Anyway, all that stuff about compliments and love, ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous.
Ha! I know, Chloe. I said the exact same thing when I heard about this. Hey you guys, what is up? It's your homegirl TBC. New year, new me, right? Well, the same bullshit from 2018 is still following us. Like, oh my goodness. The amount of people that I have seen in my comment section telling me, Luka and Chloe, Lukloe. Like, what? What? I thought we already established in the Miraculous community that shit was fake, that shit wasn't real. But hey, fake news happens to spread farther than real legitimate news. So I'm gonna link to my video that my good buddy Aiden from Cartoon Apocalypse made, where he in very excruciating detail explained why this shit is fake, it's not real, and you guys should stop spreading it. Now I know that we still might not be able to convince a lot of people, but let's even remove the fact that this information is not real. I don't want to get into that beef, even though every fiber of my being is screaming that I should. Like, a lot of people came to my comment section like, defend your friend, he's being attacked. But me and Aiden talked it out, and we decided that it'd be best if I stay out of the conversation, because I am more of a chaotic person than a diplomatic person. So yeah, that was the best decision that was to be made. But even outside of that shit just being purely 100% fake, let's look at it in context of the show. Like, that's what I'm for. Aiden is here for news and facts. I'm here for, dream and things that are not based in reality. So let's put this theory to the test. Can Luka and Chloe really date or be together within the context of the show that is Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir? Now, I don't even know where to begin, because all research I have done and everything, like, first of all, these two people have never met. They have never interacted. But yeah, that doesn't stop some people from dating. But still, that is a huge factor to put into consideration. How would they ever meet to even begin to start dating? So far, we have never seen Luka leave his boat. He is that I've never seen that dude on mainland. He is always on his family's boat playing his guitar, and he doesn't care about the outside world. And Chloe, she's a rich, stuck-up, princessy type person. There is no feasible way in any state of reality that I would ever see Chloe Bourgeois coming on to Julika's mom's boat house thing. Adrian could barely get on that thing, and you think Chloe would willingly go there? So that's two things crossed off the list. Now we can also say, okay, what about school? Well, Luka is Julika's older brother, so he's not in their class, and from what I can tell, he's probably not in their school, because if he was in their school, Marinette would know him. But from what we saw in Captain Hard Rock, that was the first time they've ever met and interacted. And Marinette is a social butterfly. She knows everybody, even Mark, who is not in her class. But let's even assume he's in the same school as them. We've never seen him, and they wouldn't be in the same class, so they wouldn't have that room to interact. And so far, the only person we've seen befriend people outside of their class is Marinette. Chloe can barely befriend the people in her own class, not to even talk of somebody outside her class. So that's another scenario destroyed. I don't see Luka going to Chloe's hotel and spending the night, because I don't think they are financially in that type of situation. I don't want to say they're poor because they're living on a boat, but it kind of is implied that way, but also not. And Luka also looks to be like somebody in college or just 2 years older than the main cast. So there's also that age gap. And yeah, I know I made a video saying, oh my god, Chloe's new boyfriend, but if anybody actually watched the video, you'd hear me say in great detail that the show specifically said that Chloe is not going to get a boyfriend. That bitch gonna die alone, single and lonely, as she should. But hey, Lila is the new villain here, so maybe that person deserves to die alone. But death aside, Chloe was never written to have a boyfriend or to have that love interest. She was written as somebody who was supposed to find strength in herself and love herself, because she has a lot going on at home, because she has a really destructive and toxic and dysfunctional home. So it would be best if her efforts were to fix that and to fix herself, and not to rely on a guy to fix her, which would be a beautiful, plot, which would be beautiful character development for said character. Now, I understand why people want Luka and Chloe to get together. Well, I don't, but I'll try to. But the reason is they feel, oh my god, Luka is distracting Marinette and Chloe is after Adrian, and if the two of them date, that little distraction is out of the way. But people still forget that Kagami is in the equation, Lila is still in the equation. But that's the thing, you are so focused on trying to remove enemies for the two main ships that you don't realize that you're creating an unholy, ungodly pairing. Like, oh my god, Luka and Chloe is the worst ship I have ever heard of. It is inconceivable. Again, I will refer you to Aiden's video so he can explain why that is not real, and if how could anybody have seen this and taken it seriously. I don't blame some people because we might want some things, but out of all the ships I've heard, I was never a fan of Luka and Nathaniel, but I would take that one over, Chloe and Nathaniel, but I would take that one over Chloe and Luka. Like, what? I've always seen Luka more with Kagami because they kind of like the counterparts of the person that's supposed to like understand what I just tried to say. And Kagami is this cold-hearted, stoic, like serious type of person, and Luka is like go with the flow, waterbender type-ish. I just started rewatching Frozen because I finally want to get around to doing a full review of that, so expect that in the future. But that's the thing, Luka and Kagami are more suited towards each other. But again, even though I would prefer that shipping, I don't see any feasible situation where they would interact, except for when Adrian went out with Kagami and Marinette went out with Luka. That is the only time they could ever interact, but at least they have, and they have been in the same room together, so we can speculate that there is a possibility of that happening. But Luka and Chloe don't even know that the other person exists, and we are in season 3 of the show. I don't want to kill anyone's ship, that's not my job. I just want to theorize, and this is a theory that is just not based in any sense of reality and cannot come true. But if it does come true, I will gladly eat my words, but it won't. It's just not. Luka could be paired with anybody that could need said calming down. He could even be paired with Alex. He could be paired with, well, all the other girls are in relationships. Yeah, basically Alex or Kagami. And even him and Alex is still possible because him and Alex have been in the same vicinity with each other. And Chloe, like I said, I'm praying she gets a new boyfriend, but Chloe either has to date somebody that is completely new and is introduced into the cast, or she can date what's that dude's name? I honestly can't remember his name. The dude from Siren. No, that's Max. I literally had to go and check because I know this character is some people's favorite character and his name is Kim. So calm down, I just checked, I verified. Okay, the only other person that I can see Chloe dating is Kim as a kind of rebuttal. Don't even know what that word means. Just kind of, okay, I didn't like you in the past, but now I do. But then again, let him not, ruffle any feathers with the siren girl. God damn it, now I have to go and check her name. Oh, the chick's name's Undine. Okay, no more checking. Let me finish this video. Okay, so if Kim goes and dates Chloe, that would be really bad for Undine. So I think the creators actually made that a case so as to show them, okay, Kim has another love interest, and if he leaves her, that would be so sad. And we don't want Undine to be sad. She deserves happiness. I really like her with Kim. I would have liked Kim to continue pursuing Chloe. But again, the show creators have this scary way of shooting down ships and kind of like ripping apart people's headcanons in the most violent of way. Like Where Dad came out, and I watched it in French, obviously, but I don't like, even though I don't understand what they were saying, I didn't like how the creators handled it, because it seemed like they were so blatantly trying to tell us that this is how we want the Mericat ship to be, and it's just disregarding everything the fans have hoped and dreamed for, which I understand a show is supposed to go the way they want to go, but you don't have to shoot us in the foot that badly. And we know that this season 3 only got started being made in the middle of last year. So obviously they were aware of all these ships and headcanons. So with this Lukloe, I don't want them to dedicate an entire episode to show how that is not possible, because they have done it before. With Siren, how they showed us, look, Kim and Chloe is never gonna happen. With Where Dad, Mericat, Cat Noir coming to Marinette like to confide and hide his secrets, that's not gonna happen. So I don't want an episode in season 4 where Luka and Chloe, this big plot is happening and they're killing off that ship. But that's just me, that's just my headspace, and I just wanted to clarify some things for the general audience. Let this shit die. Just don't. As you can probably hear, my nose is clogged up. I don't know why. I think I woke up with a cold. But yeah, thanks so much for clicking to watch. Love all your faces. Do all the things. New merch is up. I don't care. Thanks so much for clicking to watch. This is TBC. Signing out.